Hello, hello. 1 second while I get this mic configured. Hopefully it's not blaringly loud. I think I have to check it while it's recording. This, if you can't tell, is not the most professional service, but yeah, just bear with it. We'll be up in just a second. So, I've been out for a couple days, and, well, there's a couple reasons for that. The main one is that I've been setting up a Git server. I've been thinking about moving my hosting from HostGator to EC2 because they have that free year, and a micro instance is more than enough for me. What was I about oh yeah, check the input. So looks like this is about okay. Yeah, I could even turn it up a little bit, and yeah, so everybody can hear me, and we can start writing some code. So yeah, I was setting up this. I can even show it to you. Yeah, I actually made videos about this, but I deleted them all because I thought, oh, I can't show people my IP or my server IP, but that's so stupid because once I put the DNS over, you can just look up my domain name and then you get the IP, and it's totally secure. Just to show you my IP. It'd be nice if everybody didn't try to hack into this or launch a very wide DOS attack, but I don't think I have the amount of viewers to do that. In fact, I probably have one viewer every 3 days. But anyway, yeah, we got this Git server up. It's a nice little secure Git thingamabob. I just had to install Gitosis and configure GitWeb. And then it does this kind of automatic thing, and I also transferred all my WordPress stuff over. I haven't changed the DNS servers to point. I haven't pointed the domains to this server yet, but I mean, it's totally functional as a website. Because it's WordPress, I can't click on anything. I have to recopy the base URL. I just did a MySQL dump and, MySQL dump to transfer the database part, and did just a file copy and paste, pretty much rsync to do the file part. So that's all done, and it actually took a couple days. It took a little bit longer than I hoped. Yeah, and I went fishing. I caught a moana. Yeah, it's Hawaii. You can't just write code all day. Gotta take breaks. So yeah, this is good because when I go out and I'm on the road, I can use the iPhone and browse the source and sketch down some ideas about what to do next. So that kind of thing is cool. And the other thing is, now I finally have a Git repository for this branch. I didn't want to stick it in the old one because yeah, I was pretty sure I was going to leave HostGator. So now we're going to do lots of committing stuff. Yeah, so that's all the Git web stuff. But yeah, it looks like this is where we want to be. So getting back to our code. Now, I think I have to run the program for a little bit because I'm a little foggy actually on where exactly we are. Yeah, so it's been about 4 days. That's enough time to forget. But if you remember, the last thing we implemented was we have the dynamic noise floor now. So if I don't talk, it's gonna keep on growing. But then if I touch the mic or oh, I take that back. Well, I don't know. Supposedly, if I talk into the mic, it should keep growing. Yeah, and it kind of worked. It's not calibrated just perfectly. I might have to tweak some things around. Right now, the noise floor is at negative 20 decibels. And, well, if you can't tell, our system to collide with the middle kind of sucks. I think the first thing I'm going to do today is just make this object right here, the effect box, a bit bigger, because there's going to be feedback. Sorry about that. I keep touching the mic. But there shouldn't be any feedback, so I'm going to turn that down. I could hear that, so that's not good. So okay, I'm gonna go into game state. Yeah, and so first thing I'll do is this is going to be the first real change, so I'm going to commit this one too. So I want to take that effect so that we have a nothing effect on the top right of our map, but that one doesn't do anything and we're not concerned with that. Might even take it out, but that's for later. But the other one is the echo effect, and we give it a start size. I'm going to make it just longer on the X dimension. Make it about, make it a lot larger, like that. I don't know how much times less than, well, it's quite a bit, it's almost 5 times as large. And okay, so I'm going to test the Git server now, because I've committed I've pushed the repository, but I don't know. So if you do git diff, it tells you, yeah, a bunch of stuff. Then you do git-am for the add and the message. The -a will add whatever the diff shows, pretty much. And one thing that's cool, I don't know if this is new, but I didn't have to add the files and basically all the new files that we've created over this stream. I haven't needed to add them to Git. They were just automatically added, and that might have been done through Xcode. I'm not sure. Yeah, but let's commit this anyway. So I'll do git-am. Well, why don't we build? Always good practice to build and then do this kind of thing. And that reminds me, I probably don't have my Mac side set up, because it's been a few days. Yeah. Localhost, where did you go? Yeah. Great. Okay, so we've got that. And yeah, so now I am going to open my Voicer project. I think it's this one. It's a little confusing because I've got a couple Voicer projects now, because I have a local one. This one's being edited. The one that I'm opening now should be on my Ubuntu box, and it's being loaded over the network, and that's correct. The reason I do this is so I can edit things on my Ubuntu box in Emacs, which I prefer. And also I have this, I can see it, well you can't see it, but I can see this screen on the left and my Emacs screen on the right. It's nice for when I have to fix errors and I don't have to be cramped in my little laptop 13-inch screen. Okay, so it looks like it built alright. We can now run it. I have to plug in the device, iPhone. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I have to kill. I was using VNC, but we don't want to control, because the copy and paste message kills the OS X, OS 10 VNC server, or something. It hangs with the connection. It doesn't kill the server, but yeah, you got it. So the argument is invalid. Don't know what that means. I think, yeah. This thing, if it's not plugged in correctly, you can get all sorts of weird error messages. So it's good to take the whatever that's called, the hard plastic thing out sometimes. Let's do that one more time. Every time we're building is a good time to eat and drink. It says it's running, but still that black screen as far as I can see. Alright. Well, this is a lot easier for me to hit. So I'm going to sing a note, and I'm surprised that the mic isn't picking this up, but okay, now it's picking stuff up. So if I keep talking, yeah, so our system needs some tweaking. Hey, why don't you work? Our system needs. Funny that there's two collisions. Our system needs. Hello. So see, they're only long until they go in. Ah, I missed it because that thing collided with it. That's too bad. Hey. Yeah, well anyway, it's weird right now. Question is, do I want to mess around with that or work on something cooler? Does something cooler exist that we can work on right now? Okay, anyway, first let's commit this, make the echo effect big. And nice thing about Git compared to SVN and stuff like that is you can, oops, I forgot the commit word. The commits are local things and you can squish them down with the interactive rebase later. So what I mean is I can make, this is a pretty trivial message, right? Make the echo effect big. But if I want, before I push to the server where my boss or like anal people are that don't like millions of commit messages a day, I can rebase into a couple commits. But I'll still have this, I'll still be able to track the small commits until then. But for this case, we're going to push right now. I think I just do git push. And yeah, I have some strange issues. Haven't figured out that yet. Yeah. So we've got make the echo effect big, and then if I go to, I gotta check this out because this is my first commit. So if I go to here, it shows make the echo effect big. See the diff, and it should be in the source. So wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, so this is all working pretty well, I think. So right now, do I want to work on that mic issue? I had a list of stuff to do. Yeah, one of them is to... Yeah, the first thing I said I would do is grow the output, shrink the input as it comes into the effect, and grow the output as it leaves, and make that happen instantly.